Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
California, here I come, right back where I started from, where bowers of flowers bloom in the sun. Each morning, a dawning birdie singing everything a sun-kissed miss said, don't be late. That's why I can hardly wait. Open up that golden gate, California, here I come.
We are just so proud and happy with you. This wasn't exactly what I was going to give my speech. I want to talk to you later. But what I really wanted to say is just that we all love you. We are so happy that you are here. We are so happy that we get to be here with you. It's really a wonderful blessing. I can't imagine what it was like to grow up in San Francisco in the 1950s and 60s, to grow up next door to the Sugarmans on Lake Street, to move to Seacliff, to have Willie Mays in your life as a child, and to grow up. I can't imagine if that ever got you girlfriends. I do wonder sometimes what it was like to be your friend growing up, and did you hear that Willie Mays is over at Gary's house? One of the keys to being a Shemano, as far as I understand, is to make the most of an opportunity and to seize it. And you fell in love with golf at a young age, and you use that as a vehicle for the rest of your life. And I saw my father go through every stage of happiness and joy, everything other than fear. I caddied for my father so many times, and I saw him pissed off at what happened or whatever, but I never saw him afraid. And that was a constant as a theme for me growing up. Sometimes I know things got crazy, but you always shielded me from it, and you made it look quite easy. I heard a story that you were married to some lady and selling perfume door to door, and she told you to become a stockbroker because they were making lots of money. I'm not sure if that story was true. As a father, you were always there for me. If there's one thing I take forward into my life in trying to be a parent, was that no matter what problem I ever had in my life, I could call you and you would make things feel better. I need you here now still, and I'm 50. I feel so fortunate, and I love you. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
True Shemano.
You made my childhood amazing. I can't imagine Willie Mays in my childhood, but I can't imagine that it was any better than having you in my life. I love you.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting in the evening come, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay. One and then one more if I can. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I've had nothing to live for. Look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of
80 years, that's 8 decades of wisdom, humor, hard work, and countless rounds of golf. It's a lifetime filled with stories, lessons, and memories. And if you know Gary, you know he has plenty of all three. Growing up, my special time with him was on the golf course. What an experience it was. I got to meet all the bigger-than-life personalities at Lake Merced. I was given the opportunity to play some of the most amazing courses. But my favorite memories of all were getting to caddy for him in an assortment of tournaments. The City, the Maccabea Games, the British Mid-Amateur, the British Senior Open, just to name a few. So here's to the man who has been a mentor, a rock, a storyteller, a staunch advocate, and above all, a loving father. We are so proud to be part of your journey, and we're even prouder to celebrate this moment with you. Happy 80th, Dad. May the year ahead be as rich and as full as the ones behind. Cheers to you.
My dad was, by John Shelley, Mary Shelley, was appointed to public housing, which was a non-paid job at the time. And he wanted to open a bank. I wish he didn't, but he did. And he went to school with a fellow named Pierre Salinger. The phone rings at 40 Seacliff Avenue. I'm home. And I answered the phone. Lady says, the White House calling for Jack Shemano. President Kennedy gets on the phone, says, Jack, Pierre's told me about your difficulties. I want you to get your lawyer, a guy named Arthur Shapiro. Come back to Washington, D.C. in 3 weeks, and Pierre will arrange the time. He tells the president briefly. And he said, well, Jack, I want you to promise me. Tell me what you're going to do with it. He says, I want to service the people that need help. I want to make loans to people who need help. I want to open on Saturdays. I want to have black tellers. I want to be the man of the city. So, came back, got a charter for a national bank, had a big parade on Montgomery Street, and opened up the bank called Golden Gate National Bank. My mom used to say to him, Jake, we don't belong here. And he says, relax, Rhoda. Let's have a good time.
I feel incredibly lucky to be your only daughter.
I've lived and continue to live a life that not many people get to experience. You taught me that it's okay to speak up, to be bold, and to never apologize for being real, even if it gets you into trouble now and then. In some ways, I think I'm already 82, because I've also got a pretty low tolerance for bullshit. But that's what happens when you're raised by a man who's never censored a single thought in his life. And I wouldn't change a thing. I have guys asking me, can I meet your dad? Do you think he'd want to play golf with me? Can I grab a drink with him? And one of my favorites, how does he have Muhammad Ali's shorts? Dad, I know this day means a lot to you. And while you've said before you didn't think you'd make it this far, here you are. Still sharp, still strong, and still arguing with the golf course about your handicap. So Dad, thank you for being exactly who you are. If I can carry even a fraction of your boldness, your humor, and your heart into my own life, I'll be doing just fine. Happy 80th and to many more.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time.
Anyway, I was playing baseball. They asked me to pitch batting practice for the Giants. And Rigney says, lob it in. Just lob it in. I couldn't, because all my buddies were in the stands. I'm pitching, and Willie comes up. And Willie says, give me your stuff. I did. He parked it. This is a candlestick. Parked it over the left field wall. And after that, I go into the locker room. The only guy that was nice to me was Willie Mays. And on the board of the bank that my dad that opened was a fellow named Jefferson Beaver, a black American who owned a savings and loan. And Jefferson said, Willie, you got to spend some time with Jake. Willie was just divorced, had no money, none. Jefferson Beaver says, you got to meet with Jake, Willie. And that was the beginning of a relationship where my dad structured a deal with Horace Stoneham. And Willie was in a bad mental state because of his divorce. He came to live with us for a while. And when he had the pink Cadillac in front of the house, Say Hey 24, all the kids came out. He was great. Played catch outside. He did the whole thing.
The San Francisco Giants, it's bye-bye, baby.
We go out to the Cal Club, and it was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. And really a story of the beauty of golf, how it brings people together who otherwise never would have met, and we never would have met but for golf. But I said I'm going to take the red-eye home so I can be here for Rabbi Shemano, someone I really admire. So,
yeah. Golf? What could be better than golf to meet people? How you know everything you want to know about a person in 4 hours on the golf tournament, on the golf course. Is that right, Tom? You are among the chosen. And the reason I said that is because they say the Jews are the chosen people, but everybody here tonight is now a Jewish by association. And you has showed up here tonight with the Warriors on, with other things to do. 8 other people chose to call me tonight, said they couldn't make it, but you're here. I cannot express my appreciation and my love for you for coming tonight. 4.5% of the people in America make it to 80. Everybody have a good time, eat a lot. There's a minimum here tonight. Get drunk, okay?
He's such a dear friend, and he's so good. That way, I never forgot it, ever. And I remember being at your house one evening and watching you do homework with Jake and Ben, and I was like blown away, because people don't see that side of you, You have been a little controversial over the years, to say the least. So I always stood up for you and said, you don't know the man, you don't know him. He's amazing. He's a really a family man, really a good guy, and just such, and I love you. I just want to tell you that. Okay.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some clothes in your
There's a lot of history here. 80 years is a long time, but I have to admit 92 years is a lot longer. Especially if your knees are 105. So if you say Gary Moo, what it means is my Gary. And you are our Gary. So Gary Moo, I want you to know that in Greek we say Chronia pola, mechara ki yia, which means many, many years in good health and happiness. Happy birthday. We love you.
All I can say is the only wish I could possibly make is that I wish for all the chosen ones here tonight to have what I wish for, which is a great life, good health, and great friends like you folks. Thank you for coming. Let's see if I can blow it out.
We have a mutual friend who was also in the brokerage business, John Giffen, right? And he always had a famous line. He said, "Nobody is neutral about Gary." This relationship with Friedman has been wonderful, and it's such a tribute to you that Tom changed his schedule to be here tonight, which says a lot about you. And there's a lot of things I could say about you, but I get too choked up. But I do love you like a brother. Thank you.
The loveliness of Paris seems so
I look back on the 80 years, so many experiences with Paul we've had. Everybody in this room I have an experience with. Enhanced the quality of my life, and I could go on and on about my experiences, good and bad, but I like talking about the winners. And anyway, Paul's a winner, Chris Gardner's a winner. A couple of guys couldn't come tonight who I thought were winners. That's it.
in San Francisco.
So Gary was the father that I chose and that was gifted to me. Gary taught me things that I didn't know, that I knew I was missing. Gary taught me family, and he taught me community. And Gary always was there for me and always loved me. Well, Gary also taught me not to worry much about what people think. And Scott and I live a great life, but different life. And we stand by what we do and how we think. And you gave me the courage and the chutzpah to do that. And thank you. I love you so much.
My love waits there in San Francisco. Above the blue and windy sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco,
outside.